And the government's partial shutdown is raising air safety concerns this morning. More than 15,000 employees at the Federal Aviation Administration are now on furlough. That's 1/3 of the FAA